Basement Collective fans, stay tuned for a 2,000 point competitive game facing the Daemons versus the Astra Militarum. So Aaron, what is in your 2,000 point competitive Astra Militarum list?
Well, we're going to be doing a brigade and we're going to be doing a vanguard detachment. So leading the brigade, we're going to have Colonel Strachan, because he's awesome, and Sergeant Harker, because he's got no shirt on and he's awesome too. There's also going to be a couple of other company commanders here. We're going to do the command point mining, so this guy will be our grand strategist warlord, and this dude here, he's going to have the Kurov's Aquila, so I'm going to be having lots of opportunities to steal command points. Some of those guys are going to hang out in a Chimera transport. In the transport, we're going to put a special weapons squad of flamethrowers and some plasma guns. Troops, 6 old infantry squads that are going to be naked. Heavy support requirements are going to be mortars, a wyvern, plasma cutioner, stock Lehman Russ battle tank. Fast attack is going to be a hellhound with an extra flamethrower on the front, and a couple of sentinels to hopefully push back any deep strikers that you've got over there. The vanguard detachment is going to be led by a Primera Psyker. He's going to have an Astropath kicking it beside him. There's going to be the Bullgrim. I finally went ahead and got a couple of the 4-up invul shields to go with the 2-up regular armor safe shields. When you combo the take cover order and the psychic barrier order, it's really easy to get a 2-up invul. And finally, last one, we've got a Tech Priest Engine Seer to repair the Plasma Cutioner so he can overcharge for days, and a Calidus Assassin. This guy worked really well in a local doubles tournament, the Hellmouth doubles, just because on the first turn, whether the Calidus is on the board or not, on a 4+, every time you try to use a command point or a stratagem, it'll cost you an extra one. So I'm going to try and stifle your command points that way.
Awesome. So that is 2,000 points, and how many command points total?
Ooh, 9. 3 base plus 9 plus 1.
So that'll put you at 13 command
I'll do
points.
13.
Awesome army. And for the 2,000 points of Daemons, this is a Nurgle / Khorne army. I have 3 battalions, 2 Nurgle and 1 Khorne. Let's start off with the Blood God. So in the Blood God detachment, we have 3 squads of Bloodletters, 2 10-man strong, 1 27-man strong, with the Banner Musician. We also have a Khorne Demon Prince, and he's going to have the Skull Reaver Relic Axe, which is a really great axe. And then we just got the regular Herald, the Bloodmaster, and that is my Khorne detachment. Move on to the Nurgle side. Now the Nurgle side's a bit different. We have, for our troops, 6 squad of 3-man Nurgling squads, and then we have 6 flying Nurgle Demon Princes. Now I do apologize. We do have 1 Countess model here that's not a flying Demon Prince. He's the old Great Unclean one. Aaron can attest, though, I do have 3 Nurgle Demon Princes on my painting table right now for the Berry Bash. So out of my Demon Princes, I have my Warlord, who has the Plague Fly Hive, and that's -1 to hit if you're within 7 inches. 4 are going to have talons and 2 are going to have swords. And that is, oh, and for the psychic powers, the Nurgle tree is a very good tree, so it's very hard to choose what powers I want. So I'm actually just going to have 1 of each power on different guys. So 6 powers, 6 guys. I'm going to number him for Aaron just so he knows what's what, so I know what's what, so there's no cheating there. But that is 2,000 points of the Daemons. And just before we get into the game, you're going to get to look at my Nurgle Daemons again. But I just wanted to give you a quick mention. We are running a GT level tournament in Sudbury, Ontario, the weekend of June 2nd and 3rd. Shaping up to be a big event. We got 32 spots, possibly moving up to 40 if needed. Make sure you check out the Basement Collective on Facebook for all the information on that event. And it'd be looking to be a fun time. Aaron's going to be there, as well as a lot of people that are a lot of our friends. So you may see some of the Canhammer guys there. But please check it out. It's a 2-day tournament, GT, 5 games, June 2nd and 3rd. Lunch will be provided in the price, and it's only $60 for a fun weekend of wargaming, and that includes lunch and immense prize support from all of our channel sponsors. Make sure you check it out, and we look forward to seeing you there. And here we have the table quickly. So just to show you what the table looks like, this terrain, beautiful terrain, was made by Adam at Green Lake Terrain. The mat provided to us by Game Mat Daddy, make sure you check both of those guys out. We got the objectives smattered all over the table here. Let's get an aerial view of the table. Our mission we are playing is Race to Victory. It is a new Maelstrom mission from the General's Handbook. First one to score 10 tactical objective cards, the game ends. That person gets 3 victory points extra, and whoever has the most victory points at the end of the game win. The deployment is table quarters, and I've chosen to go to this quarter first. And that means I will be deploying on this quarter with my first model. So let's go ahead, do deployment, and we'll come right back. And deployment is finished. We'll show you quickly the demon side. So we got our 2 10-man squad of Bloodletters just doing a nice block there, followed by the 7 demon princes around that. And then a smatterings of Nurglings all over the table, 9 inches from his deployment zone. We go over to Aaron's. He's got good bubble wrapping there for the Bloodletters that are going to come in. There's some Sentinels that are probably going to doing their scout. We got a Chimera there. We got a Chimera here. And who's in this Chimera, sorry?
Our Strachan in there. There's a bunch of flamers and plasma guns in that guy.
And who's in this one?
That's a Hellhound.
Hellhound.
Yeah.
That is not a Chimera, I lied.
No.
And then over here we got the Tank Commander. And then we got a Plasma Cutioner, the Lemurus Battle Tank, and the Wyvern, and his HQ is chilling over here in these ruins. So that is that. We'll roll off to see who gets to deploy first. I did finish first, so I get +1 to my roll. So Aaron did win the roll. I will attempt to seize the initiative. Ooh, and I do seize the initiative.
Give me the bump.
So good game. Quick thing about command points. I'm starting off the game with 8, and Eric started off with 12. Because you spent 1 command point on what?
I've got the Kuros Aquila for 1, and the Laurels of Command for a second one.
Okay, so you're starting off with 11 command points then.
Yeah, whatever it is.
And I had starting off with 12, but I got the Banner of Blood on my deep striking Nurgling Bloodletter squad, which also costs 2 command points to deep strike him, and a 4th command point to deep strike the Herald with them. So go ahead and go to turn 1 for the demons. And turn 1 objectives for the demons. We got Cycle of Life, and that is, if I can read here, score 1 victory point if an infantry unit was destroyed during this turn. If any infantry unit was destroyed by one of your Nurgle units, score D3 instead. Ooh, that's pretty good. Secure objective 2. Where's 2? That's the one you wanted to grab.
Yeah, I've got it.
It's right there. There's objective 2 right there. And also defend objective 2. Awesome. So go ahead and go into the movement phase. At the end of the movement phase, my Bloodletters came in. They are not on this crater because I do not want the -2 to charge because they're treating the lava pits as craters. But they came in with my Herald, who is right here on the crater. The 2 Bloodletter squad moved and ran up. My Demon Princes also just moved up. And the 6 Nurgling squads as well just moved up. In the psychic phase, so we got Shriveling Pox from Stream of Corruption, Smite, and Smite from him managed to take care of the 1 Sentinel, giving me first blood. He failed to cast Smite. Number 4 cast Shriveling Pox on this government squad, giving him -1 toughness. And number 5 and 6 also failed to cast Smite. So that is the psychic phase, giving me first blood. Let's go into the shooting phase. Spoiler alert, this army has exactly 0 shots. So on to the charging phase. And charges. These guys charged here. He managed to do a wound to Overwatch. They failed the charge there. They failed the charge over there. We'll go over here. I brought obviously my big squad of Bloodletters in. They rolled a whopping 16-inch on the 3-6, burning the banner, getting to exactly where they wanted to go. So they charged this squad, and that squad right there. So they moved up far. He failed his charge. Let's go into the combat phase. And the combat phase. So this Nurgling squad, it managed to pick off 2 of those guys, I think.
Yep.
Or one of those guys. These 2 Nurgling squads managed to kill maybe a total of 3 of those dudes. However, the Bloodletter charge, as you guys saw, 16-inch charge, was pretty great. So because I declared a bunch of targets, those 2 squads and this 2 squads, and I was able to weasel my way through, I was able to kill the 3 squads of guardsmen in my way, as well as touch his tank. In return, he killed 1 of my squads. So that is the end of my phase. I have to do a leadership test for them. They can't possibly fail, but if I roll a 1, I get D6 back. And I can go above my starting stats. I failed. Aaron has a test right here. Which can you fail?
I don't think I can fail that.
He's good. Other than that, we go to scoring points. I got my objective 2 I needed. I killed an infantry squad. However, I did not kill an infantry squad with a Nurgle unit. So I will only score 2 points. And hopefully I'll keep it defend objective 2 and see how this goes over for me. And we'll go to Aaron's 3 cards.
Scour the skies.
Kill a fly. I got a bunch of those.
You do. Assassinate a character.
I got a bunch of those.
Area denial. Score 1 victory point if no enemy models were within 6 inches of the center objective. I'm going to kill stuff this turn.
Perfect. So we'll be back after the movement phase. And I forgot to mention, I did use the stratagem Frenetic Bloodlust on those Plague Bearers, so they were able to pile in and attack again against the other 2 squads, kill them, and pile in there. Aaron did use his Calidus Assassin and try to make it cost extra command point. Failed that. He rerolled the command point. Failed that. And but he got the command point back, so it was all not that bad in the end. Movement phase, Aaron. What went on during your movement phase?
Well, I had to move my characters out of the way to get the Plasmacutioner back because rules. I can't be within an inch of those Bloodletters if I want to shoot them. Aside from that, I tried to put a bunch of infantry in the middle so that there's nowhere for the Demon Princes to land on this side anyhow. Aside from that, a bunch of Flamers got out of the transport, a bunch of Plasma Guns got out of the transport, Hellhound moved up. I'm hoping to pick up a couple of Nurgling squads over here and wreck face on those.
What did they ever do to you?
Oh, they killed 30 dudes.
Yeah, that's only 120 points.
Yeah, it is. We're gonna get them. We're gonna pick them up right now.
Perfect.
All right.
Psychic phase. This dude managed to give these guys -2 to their leadership. I failed to deny that. Aaron went ahead and casted over here +1 save on the Bulgrin, and he managed this Perils of the Warp. I used Demonic Possession. Aaron then used Calidus Assassin, made it cost 2 command points. However, his Psyker had to take 2d3 mortal wounds, and unfortunately, he popped him even with a command reroll to try to not pop him. So, it's a free kill. I really like that Demonic Possession ability. Shooting phase.
Shooting phase.
So, shooting phase. So, I made some incredible saves. So, he shot... What did you shoot at? That squad of Nurglings?
Hellhound, this guy, and Plasma Guns, and a squad of infantry. I killed 2 bases. You did kill 2 bases and did 2 wounds to that guy. This squad... Flamers, whiffed. Whiffed there. Okay. And we're going to go... He shot over here. He got shot from here. And this tank managed to kill 2 bases there. Now, the big thing, he managed to kill 15 of these guys. Now, what action... He used a command stratagem to give Grenadier... for them to shoot the grenades and still be able to charge, and he didn't do that much, but he got his command point back, so it really doesn't matter. Over here, the Wyvern did a bunch of damage to him. He used 2 command points ability for that, but only got 1 back, so I mean he's down now -1 command point. Other than that, so that squad dead. So this squad lost 15, 2 bases there, 2 bases there, and a few smatterings of wound, and that is the shooting phase. Now we'll go into the charge phase. Charge phase. Sentinel charge that guy. These guardsmen failed the first attempt to charge these guys, but then used the command point reroll to get into there. He did not get the command point back. And the Bulgrin did make their charge into the Bloodletters. Assault phase it is. End of the assault phase, and man did the Bulgrins pull out for him. Aaron had 21 attacks and I had 12 guys left. He hit with 17, wounded with 15, and I only passed 2 saves, and I really needed to keep 1 guy alive to get 2 victory points. So Aaron, good job, sir, on that one. Rock.
The dice in this situation were that good. Other than that, no other models lost. Did a few wounds to this guy, a few wounds to that guy, a few wounds to these guys. I managed to kill 1 here and 1 here. Other than that, do leadership tests. These guys lost 2 right here, so he's good. And that single guy over there fails. So he dies, because only 7 minus 2 is 5. So, Aaron, do you score any of your points?
Well, no. I didn't score any of mine.
Are you discarding one of your objectives here?
Heck yes, I'm going to discard aerial denial because I'm not going to get into the middle anytime soon.
You don't have to get to the middle. It's just I don't have...
You can't be in the middle.
Be in the middle.
Yeah, you're totally in the middle.
Yeah. So, we'll go into my objectives. I still have defend objective 2 because I kept it. So let's go ahead and see what other cards. Priority orders received. So this is one where when this is generated, I generate another one. Domination. Which, I mean, I could possibly get. How many objectives are in your zone over there?
1 on 6, 1 here, and 1 here.
Okay, so I can get domination. We're gonna try for this. And secure objective 1. Where's 1?
On your side somewhere. Back here.
Back there is 1. Perfect. So we will be back after movement phase. Movement. My HQ moved back to hold objective 1 because I need to do that for domination. These guys all moved up here, just moved. He moved, he moved. Now, if that one Nurgling didn't die, I'd have a very good chance of doing it. I still have an okay chance of getting domination. It's dependent on either them making an 8 or him making a 9-inch charge. So we'll see. Other than that, these guys moved up. He moved up. The 2 Demon Princes moved up. Need to take care of that Guardsman squad. These guys also moved up over here. The Bloodletter squad are holding these 2 objectives because you can do that in 8th edition. These guys moved up enough to hold the objective but not be within an inch of there. So that is the movement. We will go to the psychic phase. Psychic phase, he attempted to do something.
One wound smite here.
Yeah, he did 1 wound smite over there. Other than that, he took a Perils of the Warp to himself. Here, failed the smite. He smited here, managed to kill 1 or 3, I think. Over here, we got 2 more failed smites and a failed Miasma Pestilence. So
very uneventful.
Very uneventful psychic phase. Let's go into the shooting phase. We're done. The important of the charge phase. Charge Fizzle. He charged, got in. He failed with a 2-inch charge, sadly. Good over here. These 2 big boys got into the big squad. We need to take care of all of those guys to get that objective because he can spend 2 command points to do that. Aaron also spent 2 command point over here, Grenadier. Didn't get it back, didn't do anything for here. And the Cadia one over here, didn't get it back and didn't do anything either. There, Bloodletter's charge got in here. The big charge over there though, my Demon Prince charge first failed. These guys needed an 8 to get in. I pulled out the Long War dice and rolled a fat 11. Thank you, the Long War, for giving that. So it lies on having to kill this whole squad over here. If I manage to do that, it's going to be in my pocket. Domination. Other than that, I have to do 1 more charge that I forgot right there. And we'll go into the assault phase. End of the combat phase. And again, Irvin jumped the gun and did something stupid. We'll discuss that in a second. So this guy that I forgot to charge, I charged. And he actually pulled off an 11. Which was good, because if he didn't do that, those guys wouldn't have been dead and I wouldn't have got that objective. So the 3 Demon Princes all combined took them all, because I wasn't really very good, to kill the 1 Guardsman squad. Over here, I shouldn't have charged these guys, because what happened was his Bullgrin got to be able to pile in and attack my Nurgling. He interrupted me. Now, luckily I have 1 Nurgling left. That's a good thing, but still holding that objective, which is good. And other than that, we piled into this tank, piled in this tank just to negate him. Over here, I killed 3 of these guys with the Bloodletters and the Nurglings. I killed no guys here, and those guys just bounced off each other. So I currently hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 objectives, scoring me domination.
Unless you fail your demonic instability
Unless
test.
I fail my demonic instability test. Now, I should spend my 2 command points to automatically pass it, but I'm just gonna try to roll and see, because I can still spend a command point to re-roll it. So I don't need a 6, and we're good. That's a 2. So that is 6 objectives. Kevin's back in the house. I just scored domination with priority orders received.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a lot of
So
points.
that's
3 plus 2d3 points.
That's game right there. Now we're just going Demon Prince hunting.
Yeah, now we're going to Demon Prince hunting. And so let's go to points here. So I do not hold defend objective, score defend objective 2. I do secure objective 1 though, so that'll give me a point.
He's got a real hop in his step for some reason.
Woo!
Well,
Look at me!
think the stars had to align to get this. But yeah, so if you achieve, you score both the number of victory. Oh, additional 3, so it's 6 plus d3.
Oh, nuts.
So domination, priority received, and another 2. So that would be 8 points of that, and additional 9 points this turn, putting me up to 12 points to 0 on turn 2.
2.5.
So let's go ahead and go to.
Let's get
Aaron's
tabling.
second turn.
Oh, it's this one.
Aaron did do defend objective 6, so it is currently 12 points to 0. We're not going to end the game because that's not what good gamers do. We played out to the end. However, what we're going to do, just to save time, because we already know the outcome of the game, is we're just going to do turn recaps. So we'll be back at the end of the turn. We do thank you very much for watching it. We do apologize that game ended early, but you know, it's Warhammer, it's a dice game, things do happen. So we'll be back after the end of turn 2. End of Aaron's turn 2. He managed to kill 2 Demon Princes here. Brought this down to 1. Other than that, he's down to 3. I managed to pick off a Bogren. I managed to kill that last guy. And I killed Strachan back as he charged me there. So other than that, that is the board state. Aaron did score 2 points for
Scour the Skies and kill a character.
Assassinate. So I got defend objective 2, which my guy died, so I no longer got. Actually, I discarded that last turn. Why do I still keep that? And I got defend objective 1, scour this guy's kill flyer. Do you even have a flyer at all?
Nope.
Okay, redraw that. Overwhelming firepower. Oh, I could discard that too because I have not one shooting weapon. Secure objective 6 and delight in despair. If an enemy failed the morale test, I get a point. If a Slanesh caused a wounds, I get D3. I have no Slanesh. So that is the board state going into turn 3 for Demons. I did forget to mention, shooting from the mortar and some of the tanks did manage to kill those Bloodletter squad.
And fellas, remember that your catachans are strength 4 when there's 1 wound left on a Demon Prince. Irvin did end up rolling a bunch of dice just to see, and he passed a handful of saves anyways, but my goodness. Wounding on 5s instead of wounding on 6s would have been helpful.
Yeah. Awesome. So we'll see you at the end of Demon turn 3. At the end of Demon's turn 3, let's go ahead and see what happened. Psychic phase, not much happened except we got Virtual Blessing off him. Did a few more wounds to these guys. But that's about it. Failed my other tests there. So let's go. We go into the assault phase. My Nurgle, my Corn Herald charged into here. Didn't do anything to them. My Demon Prince attacked them. Didn't do it. Actually, no, they attacked my Demon Prince before I was able to attack and kill my Demon Prince. But my Herald's still alive, so yay me. Over here, he actually managed to charge this tank that was right here and piled in, so he engaged both. And because of Virtue Blessing, I rolled 3 6s to wound, and because it's with a Talon, I actually managed to do 12 wounds and kill a tank, which is pretty cool. These guys charged, killed that Astropath, and the combined attacks between him and him managed to kill all but one on a guard squad, and he failed his morale test, which got me a victory point. I'm holding objective 6 over there, which got me another victory point, and I'm holding currently defend objective 1. So I will be getting 2 more points this turn, and I'll be holding on to hold objective 1. And Aaron, your 2 cards are, sir?
Secure objective 5 and no prisoners. Destroy
any unit.
Bunch of units, yeah.
Okay, we'll be back at the end of guard turn 3. And at the end of Astra Militarum turn 3, I managed to kill a bunch of Bloodletters there. He picked off my Herald, brought this guy down to 4 wounds, managed to kill I think there's a Demon Prince here.
Yeah,
right?
there was a Demon Prince there.
Yeah, brought that Demon Prince, kill a squad there. So it's looking pretty thin for the Demons right now. Luckily, we got the points. I do score defend objective 1.
Yep.
Do you score any points, sir?
I would have taken no prisoners. I did not secure objective 5 or defend objective 6.
So for no, and as to do a morale test there, the rest of the squad's gone. So yeah, you killed 3 squads. You get D3 points for no prisoners.
1 point.
1 point.
Big one.
So that's Aaron's 3rd point on the board. So it'd be 16-3. Going into turn 4 for Demons.
Be in there.
And my cards, tactical objective. This is the great game. Roll a dice at the end of each turn, generating this objective. Score the number of points if I hold that many objectives. Blood of Guts, killed something in the assault phase. And Master of the Warp, cast a psychic power. And at the end of my turn, basically, he managed to kill a single guy. He did 2 wounds to his HQ in combat, but actually, did 2 wounds with Smite, but failed to do anything in close combat. He's passed 5 of his saves in a row now. He killed the one guy that was right there, Paladin to there. Other than that, my Lord's hightailing it. And yeah, that's all she wrote for that turn. So we'll go to my cards now. So I score Master of the Warp. I score Blood and Guts. And I got Great Game. So I need to roll a 1 here to go and win the game, right? Because this game ends when somebody scores 10 cards, and that'll be my 10th card. So I'm holding 1 objective currently. Yeah, so let's see if I roll a 1 to win the game right here. Alright! Well, Aaron, thanks for coming out playing a game. I appreciate it.
You betcha.
Thank you very much for watching. We do apologize that it wasn't too exciting after turn 2, me getting 16 points on turn 2, but you know what? It's a game and it's a dice game. That's what happens. I mean, at the end of the game, if the game would have went to turn and I didn't win on that 1 roll there because of the mission, I would have probably won the game still by hiding a Demon Prince in the back corner.
Yeah, you were going to be able to hide a Demon Prince way off on your side with just a Calidus Assassin trying to hunt you down.
Yeah.
But pretty much anything that came within 15 inches of my Bulgrin, we're just getting chomped.
Yeah, Bulgrins are super hard to deal with. Actually, I've been playtesting my list because this is going to be for competitive tournaments, and Aaron's list is probably the one that did the most damage to me.
Oh, I'll take that.
Yeah, so I'm excited to test some more. Thank you for coming over. Again, thank you very much, guys, for watching the channel and the battle report. We appreciate it. Leave your comments below, because if you do, you'll be entered automatically to win our giveaway. Stay tuned at the end of the video. Kevin will announce to give away some Basement Collective objectives sent to any of the world free of charge. And again, guys, make sure you check out the Basement Collective Facebook page for the Basement Collective GT. We're excited to be running that, and hopefully you can join us. As always, thanks for watching. Keep on wargaming. Have a great day.
Wicked.
And for the winner of this week's giveaway, congratulations to Albin P with the comment you see on screen right now. As always, comment below to be entered for our next giveaway, guys. Keep on wargaming.